From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast with Scott Sander.
Welcome to the Business, Equity, and Opportunities Podcast. I'm Scott Sander. On this episode, one of the largest pitch competitions in the world happens every year in Indianapolis at Rally. Entrepreneurs and inventors can present their business ideas and concepts to a panel of prospective investors. The Global Pitch Competition awards $5 million in investments for innovative startups and provides demo areas for a showcase for cutting-edge products and services from across the globe. Last year, we spent a couple of days meeting and interviewing many of the talented entrepreneurs. Here are some of those highlights.
Every business is unique and has a target audience. If you own or manage a business, Circulus Digital Media can help you connect and grow your customer base with turnkey digital solutions that are nimble, offering best-in-class results, service, and support to reach a bigger customer base, allowing you to pinpoint a specific audience down to the smallest details. Get outside the city, the state, span the globe. Put Circulus Digital Media to work for you. Get started now at circulusdigital.com. That's circulusdigital.com. This is Business, Equity, and Opportunities. Access to capital.
Startup Alley at the Rally Innovation Conference. There is always a row of people with big, bright ideas, maybe already on the ground working, but they've got ambitions for much, much more than that. For instance, VRB, Virtual Round Ballers. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Christine Schwartz.
Tell me about your product.
It's the first movement-based basketball game in VR where you compete against a trash-talking avatar.
Indiana's the perfect place to launch this, right?
That's right.
You getting much good feedback?
Yeah, we are. Everybody loves it. Even first-time players in VR are amazed with the immersiveness of it.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. Thanks for spending time with us. We appreciate it. We'll keep going down here and try not to hit the VR fella too hard. You want to go from fun to possible real impact on the future. Sir, what's your name?
Brian Nolan.
Brian has a fascinating device. Tell me what you can about this.
So this is a breathalyzer device. We measure airway inflammation, and we use the trend of that data to identify whether you're at risk of having an asthma attack up to 20 days in advance.
Can you show it to us? Sure. So you said breathalyzer, and I thought, oh, this must be a drinking and driving thing. Similar technology, but completely different use for it?
Very different technology, but conceptually the same. So pairs with the phone. It's got a single-use sensor, plugs in the back, and essentially you just breathe into it for 10 seconds.
And the idea then is?
Renders a result in real time. It's measuring inflammation, so the underlying cause of asthma symptoms and asthma attacks.
On this Alley, there are a lot of first-timers. You're not, though, right? You've had some success at Rally.
Yes, we were here last year and we won the healthcare award.
What has that been able to do for you?
So it opened up a couple doors in Indiana. We established a relationship with a large payer here. They made an investment in the company, and they're going to pilot the solution when we get regulatory clearance.
Truly exciting stuff. We appreciate you spending time with us today. Continued good luck with the relationships you developed today. Might be change in healthcare as we speak. Let's keep on going down the row. How are you, Deepan?
Deepan Mehta.
Nice to meet you. I'm told you've got a real cool AI everybody talks about.
Right.
To differentiate yourself in AI must be difficult. What are you doing?
So I'm trying to bring intentionality to how companies use AI. So what we're trying to do is create a turnkey solution where companies can go with a step-by-step process to deploy AI into their business. So here I'll show you is what I call the AI operating system. So what you have is you have the ability to have a step-by-step process that you follow in order for you to be competitive and be intentional about how you use AI, and then to keep adoption dashboard where your entire company can see how you're doing and how close you are to deploy AI. And then within the system, we have the ability to create agent-specific AI that can help you achieve those goals that you have for your company.
It is, and I want to make sure I don't misrepresent it, but is the idea that, okay, everybody realizes I need some AI ability.
Yes.
You want to make sure they're not wasting their time with 99% of the stuff they don't need.
That's right.
And find the 1% that's specific to that.
Absolutely. So we have this ability where you go through all your processes in a company, and then you go as deep as saying, hey, I do budgeting. What are all the tasks that are involved with budgeting? What is the time that I spend in budgeting? And then going back and saying, hey, budgeting costs you 17 minutes, it's that many dollars an hour, and then having a dollar amount that you can bring back to your company as an ROI. Hey, if we automate this, we're going to save this much time, and we're going to be able to save this much cost in terms of getting a company to be more profitable, and also to help that employee do things that they're more going to enjoy. They're going to be able to get opportunity to do more with less.
Meanwhile, their AI is not cluttered with, for instance, chess moves or baseball results or the weather that day. Deepan, thank you very much.
Thank you for coming by.
Absolutely. They're based up north side of Indianapolis as well.
So Capture Noir is a mobile editing app for photography and video, and it is optimized for all skin tones, especially darker skin tones. It is a great app that has a lot of curated tools so that we can make sure that you can tell your story, that you can capture what you need in just a really beautiful way and not compromise your skin or any of your cultural features.
As I look, for instance, on this right here, we got 4 people, obviously 4 different ethnic backgrounds. What are some of the challenges that maybe somebody who's not in a minority group would understand from the jump about what difficulties there are?
Yeah, I think sometimes we just don't know what we don't know, right? And so oftentimes darker skin tones, we have different pigments in our skin. So we have beautiful oranges and reds and yellows. And the way that is, picked up on a digital camera and then edited in your post-processing, you want to make sure that you're optimizing for those pigments. And so in a brown skin person, our filters do just that. They work really well on every skin tone, which is the beauty of it, that if you're fair skin, if you're mid-tone, or if you're darker skin, our app really works well for everyone.
As I look at these 4 pictures, gentleman lower right, obviously very deep, dark complexion. He's against a light backdrop. Conventional photography says, at least the video version, well, that's kind of tough to do, but is that the very thing you're trying to fix?
Well, I think it's just a cool way to see that even if you want that harsh sort of edgy look where he's on that bright backdrop, his skin still shines through. It's beautiful, it's ebony, and we have those filters on it that just sort of warm it up and play with those skin tones. You can modify it and really bring out the best in that skin. So
how's the business going? Have you gotten a lot of contacts here at Rally?
Yes, this has been a great time. We've had a lot of traffic come through. We've had people very interested. We are in the pre-launch phase of our business, and so we're launching an app in Q4 of this year. That's our goal. And right now we're wanting to get people to sign up for our beta. So we'll have a beta app, and you can enroll in that app by heading to our homepage, and you can find out more about us.
Our thanks again to all the contributors who joined us for this episode of the Business Equity and Opportunities Podcast. We hope you found it enlightening, useful, and inspiring. You'll find more information about the show on our website, BEOshow.com. You can watch Business Equity and Opportunities Sunday mornings at 10 on Wish TV or live stream it through wishtv.com. Each week we provide 7 full segments with topics ranging from how to get started and how to access capital to the day-to-day running of your business and questions about accounting and bookkeeping. We feature business news and trends and always share a success story from one of our contributors. Join us next time for more insights into the world of small business. Be sure to sign up for our Business Equity and Opportunities newsletter to get even more valuable, up-to-date information. And if you have any questions or you'd like to be part of our show, please email us. The address is beo@wishtv.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Scott Sander. Thanks for listening.
Watch the Business Equity and Opportunities Show on Wish TV and access all of our content and share it on demand anytime at BEOshow.com. You can find more podcasts from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.